What have we got here? What's this? What's this up here? It's sun and we've got no wind. What's going on? Welcome back guys, the Mitch Cooper RC. We're here at a new location and we finally are managed to fly today. I'm super excited. We've got the X-Hobby little sporty little plane and I'm just super excited. I can't even tell you the name of it. I'm going to put it up in the picture for you what this model is. It's a little ready to fly. We built it in the last video for you. If you haven't seen that, check it out where we build it and do an unboxing of it. And really, like, I'm just super excited to get it out. And I have flown this. It isn't the maiden. I have actually flown it, but I'm super excited to finally get it out and share it with you guys and do a good review on this plane and really show you how well this plane flies, what sort of suitability it is for you guys, for the pilots out there, new beginners, or you know, whether you're advanced. I'll let you know how well this flies. And I'm just super excited. We're at this brand new location in Raymond Terrace, which is about half an hour from where we live. I've got my wife Irina behind the camera, her beautiful family here with us from Ukraine. They've come all the way over from Ukraine, so I'm super excited to be here with them. They're watching on, so we're going to put on a bit of a show, hopefully show them how to fly some planes and not do some damage to this little beauty. So yeah guys, you know, we've got the Hunter River over there. We don't have a lot of room. We've got the road just over here. And look, I'm just going to show you right now. We're just going to plug her in. We're going to show you exactly how well this does. So we've got a nice little field here. We've got a cricket pitch. Let's just get it plugged in and we're going to show you. So what I found with this ready to fly little setup, guys, is the transmitter. I mean, it's saying to turn on the transmitter first, but what I found is it's not binding up until I actually power on the plane first. So again, if you haven't seen the last video, go check that out where we show you the build video and what's involved with it. But you've got your battery compartment right there. Straightforward, we're running a 2S 650 milliamp battery and it just slots into one spot there. So we're gonna bang that in there in the battery tray, and then we're gonna get plugged in and we're gonna show you. So let's get it plugged in. Beep. We're not quite bound yet because I need to flick the transmitter on. So in a second we should be bound. So I'm gonna plug this back in. I just swallowed a fly, guys. I just swallowed a fly. Keep the camera rolling. It's been a rough day, I'll say that. But anyway, guys, we swallowed a fly. We're back on camera now. I literally just swallowed a fly. This is why you can never stop recording. We've got it plugged in. We should be bound. Look at the control throws. Have we got everything here? We've got ailerons, rudder, elevator. Always check those, guys. And remember, this is very similar to the Volantex range where I've got no throttle yet. So what you want to do is go all the way up with the throttle and all the way down. You hear those two beeps and we have power. So that's just like a safety thing that all the planes, well, the Volantex, the XK, plus this one. So yeah, we've got, what I've noticed with this too, guys, is we've got a mixed into our ailerons. So when we've got aileron control, we've also got rudder. So we've got that, and then also we've got the two switches here. So we've got the 6G mode, we've got the 6G2 mode, and then we've got the 3D mode. So in the 6G mode, it'll be full flight stabilization. So it'll be for your very beginner. If you're literally just buy this plane, I highly recommend just flying straight in that. Then you go your 6G mode, which will be the middle, and then that'll be, you're basically out of stabilization, but you're still gonna have a gyro. So that's really cool. So it's just going to make it that little bit easier to fly, but you're still going to be able to, then in the middle mode, you're going to be able to do exactly everything you want to do, rolls, loops, everything for the advanced pilot. And then it's got the 3D mode, which is a little bit confusing because that should be your mode where your controls are like in your control. But the 3D mode is actually, it goes into a hover stance. So I don't know if we'll test that today. We'll see how we go. But we're going to just start off in the safe mode, and then we're also got your dual rates. So I'm going to start in low rates, which is all the way up, and your 6G, which is all the way up. So let's just fly it. We've got a tiny little bit of wind, but we're not going to complain today. I'm super excited to check this out, guys. So here we go, taking off. We've got the sun behind us. We've got a beautiful afternoon, very minimal flight, very minimal wind. Let's get her in the air and see how well she does. Ground takeoff to start with, and then we'll do a hand launch for you. Up we go, plenty of power. Oh, look at that. Look at it, she's already in the air. I'm about half throttle right now. She's getting along quite well. A little bit of trim. Now, one thing I will say to you is that I was super unsure of this plane when I pulled it out of the box. I didn't want to say anything because the control throws were being really weird and I didn't understand it. But then I understood that there was nothing wrong with the control throws. It's literally just how this plane flies. And as you can see, it's flying absolutely amazing and I'm super impressed with it, guys. I wanted to keep it a secret. I didn't want to say too much to you, but I am super impressed with how this flies. This is a quarter throttle, coming past for you right now. Yeah, so this is amazing. So I'm super happy with how this is flying. Honestly, like, I wouldn't recommend, this is a 600 and something millimeter, I'll leave that too. Nothing wrong with the size being a beginner plane, but I wouldn't recommend it to the very beginner. It does have safe modes, but honestly, like, it's got a lot of power, like, and it just, for a beginner, there are better options out there in my opinion. It is super easy. Again, not saying that you couldn't fly this as a very beginner, your first plane, but there are probably better options. I'd say second plane, go for it. Absolutely get this plane. Look how beautiful it is. This is my style of flying. I'm still in safe mode. You can really see the mixes in those control throws coming into play. So this is all aileron in this turn, guys. So all aileron, and you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but I'll just do a little turn in front of us here. So it's got rudder mixed into those ailerons, so it just turns perfect. You know what? I'm gonna go out and say to you, oh, check that out. We've got fighter jets right in the background, guys. Look at that. That's living. That's what we've got to deal with in Australia. And then we've got our little sporty aerobatic plane here. You know what? I was gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I would get this for your learner. Look at this, I'm not even looking at it. I'd get this as a beginner. I would comfortably say, get this as a beginner. I'm not even out of safe mode now yet. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flick it straight out of safe mode because I wanna show you what this little thing's capable of. So right now we're gonna flick her out. Look at that. So we're out of safe mode. I'm just gonna focus a bit more because, again, guys, it changes the game. Out of safe mode. Look at that. She's got some serious control throws. Look at those roll rates. Now she's a bit squirrely, out of the safe, but again, like you know, when you're more experienced and you're comfortable with doing it, it's definitely flyable in this out of the safe modes. Like you can see right now, yeah, it's flying quite well. Go up, rudder turn back down. And I can't believe how much power this little thing's got. Full speed, snap roll. Look at that. Let's do that again. We'll just come back around. Full speed. Ready, snap roll. Look at that. So this is all out of safe right now, and I'm super impressed with it. It is a little bit twitchy, those control throws. I mean, it's not, you know, guys, this is a budget friendly plane. 200 Australian dollars, it'll get you this, ready to fly, little sporty aerobatic plane. Let's do inverted. That was not inverted. So I'm going to come back around and we're going to do inverted. So come back around, got about half speed, inverted now. Look at that. That is dialed. And it's controllable. I'm just being a little bit quiet because I've got to focus. Now I'm going to check these dual rates. I'm going to flick the dual rate. Yeah, that's definitely, that's insane. Look at that, guys. Flicked it back into the safe, and there you have it. Absolutely beautiful, guys. I'm super stoked on that. I can't stop saying guys because I'm telling you, you know, this is super impressive. Just got to trim it. What you will find with these ready to fly planes, if they do have a safe mode, if you're at the level where you can flick it out of safe and fly out of safe mode, I mean, flight time on this too, sorry, I'll go back to what I was saying. So when you flick it out of safe into your aerobatic mode, what you'll find when you flick it back into the safe, your trim will be out again. So you'll have to re-trim back in the safe mode, what I've found. Look, we've been flying for probably what, close to 5 minutes?
Yep.
And this thing's still going. So I'm gonna say 5 minutes minimum. Let's just bring her in for a landing and see how well we do, guys. But 5 minutes, this is ready to fly, everything you need, 2 batteries, charger, remote, plane. Let's bring her in back into the cricket pitch here and we'll have a little chat about it. Keep that airspeed up a little bit. Coming in. We're a bit tail heavy there. Look at that. Number 85, good to go. Let's go. So there you have it. Landed it. That was with your landing gear. And you know, I think it's a great plane, and I will say that you could fly this as a beginner. Are there better options? Yeah, there are. Like, there are easier planes to fly than this. But if you're like me, you like aerobatics, and I mean, you've never flown before, I wouldn't recommend aerobatics, but this is my style of flying. I love warbirds, I love them all. But this little thing looks beautiful in the air, on the ground. It looks super amazing, and it's easy to fly. Like I said, it's got a mixed into the aileron, so you're gonna have rudder with it. So you don't even need to touch the rudder if you don't want in that safe mode. Then when you progress, take your time with it. You can fly this out of safe mode. You've seen the control throws on this thing. Let's just do a hand launch for you really quickly before we finish up with this. And we'll just see how well it does. So we're in the safe mode. I'm gonna do about half throttle, power it up. Look at that. There was no effort involved in that. And this thing was just, so I flicked it back into the low rates. I had it in high rates as we were coming in. So I'm gonna come back around. I'm in low rates. Let's see if we can land this nicely for you. But look at that. This is a beginner friendly plane, hands down. Oh, keep your airspeed up. That's why we dropped so high then. I probably should have come in a bit lower, give myself a bit more of a run up, and I could have landed that a bit better, but hey, we landed it. She's safe. I'm super impressed. I'm super impressed with this. Someone asked me in the comments the other day what my favorite plane is right now. Yes, this is a brand new plane, but this is probably my favorite plane right now. It's up my alley, aerobatics, sporty little thing. FX hobby, I'm super impressed. I'm gonna leave a link for this because I can't fault this. This is so cool. Obviously it's a little bit twitchy, but it is a budget friendly plane. And I mean, for the price, 200 Oz dollars, it's worth every cent in my opinion. Comes with 2 batteries, ready to fly, everything you need, charger, and I'll leave a link for it if you're interested. We're flying RC planes, inspiring people to get into the hobby. And if you're not into the hobby, then if you're looking for some happiness in your life, just to learn something and take your mind off other things that, you know, maybe facing a challenge, get yourself an RC plane and have some fun, because it is so much fun and there's a lot of amazing people within the hobby, and it just gets bigger and better. It could be the start of something for you, and I'm super grateful to be out flying today. And I got my family here, my Ukrainian family. babushka and dedushka in Ukrainian, and super grateful for their support and being here, and my wife and my two beautiful daughters. And yeah, thanks so much, and let me know what you think of this in the comments. I think it's awesome. It looks cool in every way. So what do you think? And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Much love. Cheers.